Today we're making a traditional meal from Vietnam. It's called pho. It's spelled P-H-O. This is a recipe that I have learned from my mother and my sister. And I'm gonna show you some techniques that's very important that we do in order to make the broth more clear, more flavorful, and more enjoying. And this is roughly about 5 pounds.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just going ahead and set this in here. Let it boil.
Okay, so now that water's been boiling, you put in all that spices or ginger, onions, and whatnot.
Next, we're going to put it in the bone. You have to follow the steps because it's really important that you follow these steps.
Got it.
Just let it sit in here. Here we go.
Yeah, it looks like it's full right there.
There we go. There we go. All the way to the top.
Okay.
All right. Put it in boiling water. Now, you don't have to cook this very long.
Like how long in there?
Oh, 10, 15 seconds, 20 seconds at the most.
Oh, that's quick. Okay. Fantastic, man.
Thank you.
I don't even think I need sriracha or this hoisin sauce. I'm just gonna do it like this.
Yeah, we're gonna do a almond andouille crusted.
Okay, that sounds good already.
Yes. Nice crust for the fish. And then right here I've got some egg wash. A little egg wash around it. And what we're doing is we're gonna press it into the crust. So the crust is sticking to it. It's a nice, beautiful crust. You can see it's nice sizzling. Woo!
Today I'm just using the fish plus the prawns.
Okay, that sounds so easy. Fish and prawns.
You see when you turn it over, it's golden brown.
Right.
It's golden brown, and then you proper seal off the fish.
Do you need to do that with the fish as well then?
Yep. The fish not ready, only the shrimp.
Pineapple.
Rock melons.
Melons.
Yes.
It's cantaloupe, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then now it's your
A
chili
bit
sauce.
dressing, yes.
Got it.
Chili dressing. And you toast it around. When you toast it around, mix with a touch of the coriander.
Got it. So again, it's pineapple, cantaloupe,
Yep.
your special sauce,
Yes.
coriander, and then now you're gonna plate the fish and the shrimp on that.
Yes.
Wow, that sounds amazing. It smells amazing. And it looks amazing. Isn't part of eating also the visual
Yeah, this
presentation?
is the main thing is the colorful first.
Right.
When you see the
so
color,
you're doing it for color, you're doing it for smell.
Yes.
So you have all the senses basically, right?
That's right.
Okay. You gonna put alfalfa for sprouts?
Yep.
Ha! I didn't know that.
Hello, how's everybody doing today? I'm Chef Jack, this is Chef Carter. We're here in beautiful Marietta, Florida, which is close to Fort Walton Beach. We're in a beautiful $1 million home that Ken Wright has provided us to use, and we're gonna cook some oyster Rockefeller for you today. Now here we have oyster from the Louisiana Reefs, and right now I'm gonna show you how to open one. You're gonna go right here to the front, which is the eye, and you wanna get right underneath it. No pressure to the top, and you just wanna twist. Comes right on open. All right, when you open it, you wanna look at it? Got a little eye right there. Go ahead and clean it. And you wanna cut the one from the bottom. And there you have it. You have a beautiful, nice little oyster right there.
Are you struggling to make your mortgage payments? With an FHA insured reverse program, you absolutely stop making mortgage payments for as long as you live. To qualify, you must 1. Be 62 years of age or older. 2. Have a property that is owner-occupied. 3. Make the payments for insurance and taxes. Easy to qualify with a mortgage-only credit check. Go to www.bankingdoor.com to start putting the money back into your life.
Hello, my friends. I'm Professor Hans von Puppet here today to talk about refinancing your mortgage. Did you know interest rates are at an all-time low right now? That's right, they are way down. You know what that means? It means you should consider refinancing your mortgage to a lower rate. Think about all the things you could do with the money you'll save. Other than saving it, of course. A super overpriced haircut, maybe. A diamond-encrusted Mercedes-Benz. An imaginary friend. A Nick Cage pillowcase. The possibilities are literally endless. But seriously, go to www.bankingdoor.com to see how much you can save.
Newsflash! Buying in Manila has never been easier. Find out why thousands of people use iBuy Manila to find their condominiums and homes in the Philippines. Log into our website, select which properties you like, and receive free property reports below fair market value. Now is the time to own before prices increase. Payment plans and mortgage financing also available. Go to ibuymanila.com. That's ibuymanila.com.
Money Minute, your quick trip to financial well-being. Now here's JoJo and Maricel Quiroz.
Hi, JoJo and Maricel here, your personal financial trainers, ready to give you your weekly money-making exercise. We do all the heavy lifting. All you have to do is flex your money muscle.
Welcome back, Kapuso, to another installment of KMG Money Minute. Today we'll be hearing from a biomedical inventor.
That's right. Howard Leonard has successfully crowdfunded many of his projects, and if that's something you're interested in, you won't want to miss this.
My name is Howard Leonhard, and I've got 5 tips for crowdfunding success for you. Tip number 1, build an engaged audience and join in the conversation as an ally. Tip number 2, get big-time PR, get news coverage, get buzz going, get in the news. Tip number 3, takes a lot of work to run a crowdfunding campaign. Plan on making 1,000 phone calls, in hundreds of meetings. Tip number 4, engage your top 50 supporters. Ask each of them to get 3 people and hold them accountable. The 5th tip I'd like to talk to you about is the timing of peer pressure. Crowdfunding success is related to applying peer pressure and converting that to action, but not doing it too early and not doing it too late. The right timing is when you have a peak of emotion and you have provided enough information to get the people, engage them in a conversation, and they're totally involved, and at that time you make the strike. Thanks, everybody.
Chef Jack, what are you doing for us today?
I'm making my Rockefeller sauce.
Oh, great. What are we using?
I'm using diced onions, fresh garlic, baby spinach, arugula, artichoke hearts, cream cheese. I'm gonna put a little fresh garlic, a little cayenne pepper in it, a little granulated garlic, and a little white pepper.
Wow, sounds great.
So let's get started.
Yes, please.
The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put these onions in here. And the garlic.
How long do you have to cook the garlic and the onions?
Until the garlic gets tan. Doesn't take very long at all. Just a matter of a minute or so.
On high heat?
On high heat. Well, medium high.
Oh, great. Oh, God, it smells delicious.
Doesn't it?
It does. And you want that smell, right?
Yes, absolutely. You want that smell, and you want to get a little caramelization on the onions because you're putting them on top of oysters. You don't want them like all crispy and hard.
Okay.
You want them a little soft.
Okay, it makes a lot of sense. That's why that's where the smell is coming from.
Yeah, and the smell's coming
Great.
from the garlic too.
The garlic. Okay. So what? 30 seconds, minute?
No, about a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Minute and a half. Okay.
Yeah, you want to wait till you see the garlic start to tan. Once when you add the onions and the garlic together, once the garlic starts to tan, you're actually there because the garlic is roasted around the onions.
And
the onions are getting a nice little caramelization on them right now.
Great. And that smells consistent throughout the whole time you're cooking it.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Absolutely.
Oh, it smells so good. You smell that?
I smell that.
Oh. Wow.
All right.
This is looking terrific. So what's next, Chef?
The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add these artichoke hearts in there. I'm going to cook these down a little bit.
Now these are regular artichokes in the...
Yeah, these are regular marinated artichokes. You can get them. You can get them in the grocery store. They come in a glass jar. Very nice to use. Have a good flavor.
And you just chop them up, mince them.
Yep.
And just throw them in there.
That's it.
Throw them in there. Great. Wow, it's beautiful.
Isn't it?
Yes. So how long do you cook the artichokes?
We're gonna cook this for about another minute.
Another minute? And do you want it, is there a color that you're looking for?
No, not really. You just want
Okay.
to cook them. They're already soft. You don't want to overcook them or overdo them.
Okay.
And next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna add this cream cheese to here.
Now,
Put it in there.
what kind of cream cheeses are we using?
I'm using Philadelphia cream cheese.
Philadelphia?
Yep.
About how much per serving? Well,
Per
not per
serving?
serving, but per dozen. Just put
Per dozen?
Yeah.
4 ounces.
4 ounces. Okay.
4 ounces, and that's a half a cup of onions, and that's around a half a cup of artichoke hearts.
Right.
And we're gonna cook this down till this melts down in here.
You're using butter, olive oil, vegetable oil?
Fresh butter.
Fresh butter?
Fresh butter.
And how much did you use?
I used a quarter of a stick.
A quarter of a stick?
Just
Okay.
for this.
Just regular butter, no salted, just your
Well, regular salted butter is fine.
okay, very salted butter's fine.
But if you don't like a lot of salt or any kind of additional extra salts, then
Okay.
that is what it is. Just use one that's not salted.
Okay.
Anyways, right now we're gonna add our seasonings. This is 1/8 of a teaspoon of garlic salt.
Garlic salt. Okay.
That's gonna be like our salt content.
Okay.
This is 1/8 of a teaspoon of white pepper. And this is 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Give it just a tad bit of heat.
A little bit of heat, huh?
A little bit of heat.
Oh, I love heat.
I just put it on the spoon and stir it around in there.
Oh. Can I
Yeah,
stir
go
it?
ahead.
Yeah. No,
Just stir that down till the cheese is melted down here.
Here you go, chef. I just want to feel the cheese in there with the ingredients you're doing there. So how long do you cook that after you put your seasoning in there?
Right now we're at about another 2 minutes.
Another 2 minutes?
And now, since the cheese is melted down, a little bit of oil in this see there is perfect. We're gonna put our baby spinach and our arugula in here.
Okay.
And just put it directly in there. And we're gonna cook this down.
And everything you get at your local market, right?
Yes, this all came from local markets.
Great.
The oysters I got from Louisiana.
Louisiana, that's right. You mentioned that earlier.
Because I like Louisiana oysters.
Yes.
You know, they're not too salty, they're a nice size.
Yes.
And they're good. I mean, they're just good. All right, right now we're just about done with this. We're gonna turn it off.
Okay.
And the next thing we're gonna do is top our oysters.
Okay. So are you gonna let it sit?
Yes, we are gonna let it sit for just a couple minutes, let it cool just slightly, and then we're gonna put this on top of our oysters.
Oh, great.
Hello, my friends. I'm Professor Hans von Puppet here today to talk about refinancing your mortgage. Did you know interest rates are at an all-time low right now? That's right, they are way down. You know what that means? It means you should consider refinancing your mortgage to a lower rate. Think about all the things you could do with the money you'll save. Other than saving it, of course. A super overpriced haircut, maybe. A diamond-encrusted Mercedes-Benz. An imaginary friend. A Nick Cage pillowcase. The possibilities are literally endless. But seriously, go to www.bankingdoor.com to see how much you can save.
Newsflash! Buying in Manila has never been easier. Find out why thousands of people use iBuy Manila to find their condominiums and homes in the Philippines. Log into our website, select which properties you like, and receive free property reports below fair market value. Now is the time to own before prices increase. Payment plans and mortgage financing also available. Go to ibuymanila.com. That's ibuymanila.com.
Are you struggling to make your mortgage payments? With an FHA insured reverse program, you absolutely stop making mortgage payments for as long as you live. To qualify, you must 1. Be 62 years of age or older. 2. Have a property that is owner-occupied. 3. Make the payments for insurance and taxes. Easy to qualify with a mortgage-only credit check. Go to www.bankingdoor.com to start putting the money back into your life.
Money Minute, your quick trip to financial well-being. Now here's JoJo and Maricel Quiroz.
Hi, JoJo and Maricel here, your personal financial trainers, ready to give you your weekly money-making exercise. We do all the heavy lifting. All you have to do is flex your money muscle.
Hi everyone, welcome back to KMG Money Minute.
Today we're going to give you some quick tips on how to get pre-approved for that purchase of yours.
Here are 5 tips for you when you're ready to purchase your next dream home. Tip number 1, make sure you get a pre-approval letter first because your realtor is going to love you if you do your homework first. Tip number 2, ask your lender if they have a competitive rate match program. Tip number 3, ask your lender if they have an underwriting approval, which means the money's in the bag. Tip number 4, find out how long the pre-approval letter is good for. Tip number 5, be understanding when your lender asks you for a condition. Help them get you approved.
All right, Chef Jack, what do we have next?
All right, now we're gonna top the oysters. All right, here what you wanna do is just take a little bit of this, top of every one. And we're gonna bake them for roughly 5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes?
25
So your sauce is roughly does about how many oysters?
This one right here will do 12 nicely.
12 nicely?
But you can always add to it, double it up if you're doing more.
Okay.
But this one does 12 real nicely.
Wow, that looks so good.
Doesn't it look good? And it smells
it
good
does.
too.
It
It's not
smells
even
so
baked yet
good.
either.
So where did you learn this recipe from, Chef?
I actually came up with it myself.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, well, I was playing with a lot of oysters one day. It was over Thanksgiving. I bought an entire sack because I was just felt like going oyster crazy.
Yeah.
So I started doing all kinds of different toppings with cheeses. I actually used a little alligator on one. It's
Oh,
pretty good.
wow. Okay.
But this is one of my favorites right here. This one actually
Okay.
is really good. And you see that top's just a dozen of them, nice and perfect.
Wow. So what are you finishing it off with?
We're gonna finish it off with some fresh bacon and some green chives.
Okay.
Let's go pop these in the oven.
All right.
Here we go. Put those in there. Set the timer. We're gonna go 5 minutes and we'll give them a check. And we'll be right back with y'all.
All right. Great.
Well, I'm here at Blaylock's Market, and I'm supposed to be meeting Chef here. We have lunch to prepare for some VVIPs, and we got to buy some awesome shrimp here. This is the best place in Destin for shrimp, so come follow us. Hey, Chef.
Hi.
What's up?
How's things?
So did you get to shop around a little bit?
Yeah.
Thanks for meeting me here at Blaylock's. Pretty nice, huh? All right. So listen, I talked to the owners of the house that we're going to be cooking today, and I told them we were going to do a shrimp dish, your shrimp dish.
Yeah.
So I'm going to head back, but why don't we take a look at the shrimp real quick, and then
Okay.
I'll have you finish off.
Let's go.
So yeah, this is a really, this is one of the premier stores here in Destin that sells like, you know, the seafood. So I wanted to come here especially for the shrimp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So here's the shrimp stuff here. So, I mean, what are we looking for in the shrimp that you're going to be preparing?
We're looking for this shrimp.
Okay. I mean, can you do it by touch?
Yeah.
Can you feel it?
Yep.
So what are you feeling? Like how soft it is or
No, we
firmness?
can feel that. We can feel the it's fresh or not fresh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can actually feel a shrimp if it's fresh.
That's right.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can do really soft.
Right. Okay.
It's still, I mean, it's fresh. The firm, I mean, the meat is still really tough.
Okay.
Okay.
So if it's fresh, it's soft.
Yes.
Harder
No,
is
the harder is fresh, and the color will interchange.
okay.
Okay.
Right.
The color will interchange. You
Right.
see, that's
So
very
this
different
this
color.
shrimp is fresh, more fresh than that shrimp.
Yeah, that's right.
So you're looking at color too, firmness, color.
Yeah, that's
okay. And then how many pounds are we gonna need for later today?
How many guests we are?
I think we're gonna have 10 guests.
10 get me 3 pounds.
3 pounds, okay. Now, typically when you get the shrimp, are you gonna get the shrimp with the head on it, or is it easier to get the shrimp without the head? I know in Asia, we get the shrimp with the head on it,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
here we're getting the shrimp without the head.
Yeah.
But do you like shells? Do you like them unshelled? Like how?
No, with shell better.
Okay, shell better for more flavor.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're looking at color, firmness, shell on,
Yeah.
and it's okay that it doesn't have the head, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're gonna get 3 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Anything else that you're gonna look here?
No, we
Okay.
have all the spices at home.
Oh, we got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, look around here, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you're only in Destin for a little bit, and then, yeah, can I get some shrimp bagged up too? I'll see you at the house. Awesome. That looks good. Yeah, that's good. Awesome. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh yeah. I'll just pop that in my file away. Thanks. Chef, let's go.
Hello, my friends. I'm Professor Hans von Puppet here today to talk about refinancing your mortgage. Did you know interest rates are at an all-time low right now? That's right, they are way down. You know what that means? It means you should consider refinancing your mortgage to a lower rate. Think about all the things you could do with the money you'll save. Other than saving it, of course. A super overpriced haircut, maybe. A diamond-encrusted Mercedes-Benz. An imaginary friend. A Nick Cage pillowcase. The possibilities are literally endless. But seriously, go to www.bankingdoor.com to see how much you can save.
Newsflash! Buying in Manila has never been easier. Find out why thousands of people use iBuyManila to find their condominiums and homes in the Philippines. Log into our website, select which properties you like, and receive free property reports below fair market value. Now is the time to own before prices increase. Payment plans and mortgage financing also available. Go to iBuyManila.com. That's iBuyManila.com.
Are you struggling to make your mortgage payments? With an FHA insured reverse program, you absolutely stop making mortgage payments for as long as you live. To qualify, you must 1. Be 62 years of age or older. 2. Have a property that is owner-occupied. 3. Make the payments for insurance and taxes. Easy to qualify with a mortgage-only credit check. Go to www.bankingdoor.com to start putting the money back into your life.
Money Minute, your quick trip to financial well-being. Now here's JoJo and Maricel Quiroz.
Hi, JoJo and Maricel here, your personal financial trainers, ready to give you your weekly money-making exercise. We do all the heavy lifting. All you have to do is flex your money muscle.
Welcome back, Kapuso, to another installment of KMG Money Minute.
Today, we're going to be hearing from an inspiring entrepreneur, Brian McMahon, CEO of Expert Dojo.
I'm going to give you 5 tips on how you should prepare to get started in business today. Tip number 1, get educated. Make sure that you learn everything that you need to know about starting a new business. Tip number 2, get supported. And that means as many peers as you possibly can. Tip number 3, make sure that rather than sit in your room and develop whatever you're going to develop, get out to the real world and you meet people who have their own businesses. Tip number 4 is get expertise. Make sure that the people that you surround yourself with are people who are really experts in their subject matter and that they can guide you all the way through that journey itself. Tip number 5 is get structured and get coordinated. And the most important thing is that you choose help in some way to make sure that you don't take this journey alone. And Brian McMahon from Expert Dojo wishing you all the best.
I think the oysters are done, right?
Yeah, we just heard the timer go off.
Yeah, let's go check.
Let's check them out.
What's going on? See what's going on.
Oh, these look amazing.
Oh, wow.
These are beautiful.
Oh, you can smell that too. Cheese.
You can see it's nice and sizzling, it's hot.
Wow.
There we go. Set that right there.
Okay, so what you're finishing off?
Yeah, I'm finishing off with some real bacon. So we're just gonna top each one of them, a little bacon on it.
And that's just regular bacon bits, fried bacon?
No, this is actual applewood cooked bacon.
Applewood cooked bacon?
And
okay.
like, you know, we just chop it up like bacon bits, man. That's it.
Just fried to a crisp, chop it up? And bacon bits?
And the
Okay.
bacon bits.
Oh, great.
And then I've got some fresh chives right here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sprinkle that right on top.
Wow, look how beautiful that is. Looks and smells terrific.
Oh, I know it. Get the rest of these chives on here. Sprinkle that all over them. A little love, a little extra bacon, whatever's left of that. Anyways, you give me a plate, sir?
Yes.
Thank you. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and set these up. So y'all ready for some oysters?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
Yes, I like to call Mr. Ken Wright to be our tester and see the end result of what we've done here. All right, Mr. Wright, I would like you to try some of these oysters we made here. In this...
I would love to.
Okay, you're from Louisiana. You know your oysters.
I do know my oysters.
What you think?
Outstanding.
It's a good oyster, huh?
Good oyster?
Makes
Wow.
me want to go to New Orleans this week.
Wow, great.
Outstanding, Chef.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Hey.
Well, I would like to thank JoJo and Ken Wright for letting me use this beautiful home today. I sure appreciate it, sir.
Absolutely. Great job.
Thanks for joining us. I'd like to thank Chef Jack for providing us with this magnificent ingredients for Oyster Rockefeller, and Mr. Wright for providing us with his home. So thank you very much, guys.
Absolutely.
All right.
Hope you enjoyed everything.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.